Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, and welcome back to Team Kop-Ish. It is the preview for the big game this Sunday. Liverpool are facing title challengers Arsenal Football Club. Cal, how are you today, brother?
Yeah, fantastic, bro. Just looking at the games that Man United and Newcastle playing, thinking, oh, brilliant. 10 points off the top four now. Even better. I'm sensational, bro.
Nah, bruv, I hear you. I feel the same way, man. Listen, the results ain't going our way. Listen, before we even get into it, though, more importantly, people, like, share, and subscribe. And like what Cal and us guys always say when we get behind the mic, shall I say, please just show us the respect. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're always here. We're always grafting. So big up to you all. And actually, as well, I just want to big up Gunnar Lee, even though he is our rival this weekend. We was actually on Gunnar Lee's channel about 20 minutes ago. Maybe he was doing a preview with himself and AFTV's Laurie as well. So big up to those two as well. So go and check out that preview. But right now, you're tuned in to the one and only Team Kopish. Cal, I know we not too long spoke about this game. We have to speak about it again. It's not necessarily a game that we really want to think about, but it's this Sunday. Bro, I'll be honest with you. After the game against Chelsea, how confident are you going into this game? Or is it a thing where you look at it and go, the two aren't even in correlation because we're at Anfield and last night was at Stamford Bridge? What's your thoughts, bro?
Do you know, I'm glad I didn't interrupt you with that question because straight away I would have thought I didn't feel great after the game. But it's two different games. You're right, it's two different games. And the reason I say that is because
big up Gunnar Lee in the chat.
Big up Gunnar Lee. We're actually playing against a team much better than who we played yesterday. But as you said and as you've said in the past, which is true, Anfield could be the equalizer. It's a massive game.
It's the only equalizer we have, bro.
The only, yeah.
Let's be honest.
I worry. I do worry. This is a massive game, but at the same time, I sit there and not even in a defeated way. 10 points off top four. Two clubs, not just one team. Two teams have to really bottle it. In fact, no, one team has to really bottle it, and a few other teams ahead of us who have got more points would have to bottle it as well. Yeah, I'm worried, man.
No, I'm worried as well. Big up again as well. Gunnar Lee's in the chat. Like I said before, people, and as I say again, we were on Gunnar Lee's channel not longer. Make sure you go and check out that preview with himself and Laurie. Me and Cal on there chopping it up with the brothers. Them, trust me, big up to them, love for them guys. But they are the enemy, but love to them at the same time. Cal, listen, I'm looking at it like this year. We have no right to actually kind of win this game when you consider how bad we've been and the form that we're in and how we've been playing. And you look at a title charge Arsenal, who are just up for any game. They literally want to steamroll teams over. They don't mess about. They're quite crucial in their football. They don't leave. Like I hate to say it, they remind me of the old us when like everything's clicking. When you look at this game specifically, Carl, we'll start with Arsenal. What worries you the most about them? Is it just the fact of how well they're playing? Is it the individuals? Like, what worries you about this game more than anything? Like, what's your main worry?
My main worry is Martinelli coming back into form, Jesus being available again, Saka playing well while Robbo's not in good form, the midfield as a whole, and the fact that Klopp doesn't seem to know what his best front three is. It's kind of all of it, bro. Like, when I think about it, like, apart from Salah, I don't think Klopp knows whether he wants to play Núñez through the middle or through the left. I don't know if he wants to play Gakpo through the middle or on the left. The midfield is just the worst I've seen in in maybe 10 years at Liverpool Football Club. All of it, Trossard as well, who can cause it. Trossard's already got 1 hat-trick against us this season.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think Diaz is going to be back for the game. Thiago won't be back for the game. Bichetik's out for the rest of the season. In my opinion, they're 3 of our best players at the club, which again doesn't help either. It's just I'm struggling to find positivity going into this game, and I do worry. But at the same time, I know people are going to say in the comments, Cal, you worried about City at home and Man United at home. I did. But I think because we did well against those teams, Arsenal are going to be even more ready for this game now.
I hear you on that one. Like, big up again. Like, when we was talking to Gunley and Laurie, what's so mad is when it actually came to like the prediction or whatever. Like, I'll get into it again and let you know if I changed my mind. But at that moment, I was saying like, I don't know what it is, but with it being at Anfield, everything's against us. We're kind of supposed to lose this game, as a lot of the outsiders would say. Even Liverpool fans would say we've got no chance. But that's kind of also a dangerous Liverpool. It's like a Liverpool that kind of have no expectation can be a dangerous one. I'm not trying to say that's always going to happen because you know what's so mad, Cal? You see the Man United game, and I know they're not Man United. They're better than Man United. Let's just get that thing straight. But, bro, Man United were on a tear at that time. And for the first time in years, we weren't the favourites at home. We were either going to draw or lose that game. And I'm not even, obviously, I'm not saying we're going to beat them 7-0. I'm not. But should we be so down on ourselves just because we lost to Man City and we drew against Chelsea? Like, should we be thinking, do you know what? Who's to say that at Anfield, it's a different game? It's just different. It's not away. If this was at the Emirates, then I'd be like, you know what? Probably going to be the same game as Stamford Bridge, except for they're going to be more clinical. But who's to say that we can't show them, at Anfield, on one given night, we can still go back to old Liverpool? You think we can't do that?
We can. But how many times are teams going to let that happen? Like the Man City game, if you actually think about it, Man City, when we beat them at Anfield, was quite early in the season.
Yeah.
The Man United game was an anomaly because we were in bad form. They were in brilliant form. It was an anomaly. And not to take credit or discredit anything Liverpool did that day, because we were brilliant from minute one. Everything that could have gone right went right for us that day. Ricochets were going right, but at the same time, ricochets and stuff haven't gone right for us this season. So we took it and we're over the moon with it, and rightly so. I just look at the way Arsenal play, and it's so reminiscent of how Liverpool used to play. Like, we used to go to any ground in the world and say, we don't care what your name is, what name and numbers on the back, who we are, or what ground we're at. We are going to play how we play every single place we go. That's what Arsenal are exuding right now. Not to mention, we are so badly out of form, so lacking in confidence. We don't know what our manager's doing at the moment. We don't know what the coaching staff are doing at the moment. I worry for this game. And again, I know people are going to say, yeah, Cal, you said this and all that. But I'm so... When we lost them at the Emirates, I was thinking, I can't wait to get it back at Anfield. Now, I kind of wish this game wasn't coming.
No, I hear that. Listen, I'm just trying to just put a bit of a point, because I just don't want the show to be all negative.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
But at the same time, we got to be realistic. We got to be realistic, though.
We could turn it around. We could do a madness on Sunday and sitting here and laughing and joking on Sunday night and Monday Night Live. But I worry, man.
Realism kicks in, doesn't it? No, I hear what you're saying. The thing is, like, what you're saying is more likely to happen. I'm just saying, though, that even though we are down in the dumps and we are kind of like feeling sorry for ourselves, so to speak, or we're just a team that just lacks so much confidence and know-how as things stand, at some point that's got to change. It probably won't be till next season, innit, when we see a different Liverpool. But I'm just hoping on Sunday that even if we was to lose the game, I don't want us to lose, but if we were to lose, I don't want it to be a thumping up. I want us to show that fighting spirit that we have. But not only that, it's because this is going to sound weird. Let's say that we actually beat Arsenal, but we beat them convincingly. Do you know how frustrating that will be? Because it's like there's two Liverpools. There's one that
Yeah.
plays at Anfield and one that plays away from home. Shout out to all the NBA man out there. You like yourself, Cal. That's like
me.
Golden.
No.
That's like Golden State Warriors. They've got one of the best home records in the NBA. But you look at their away record and it's shocking. I know they won the other night, but it's still shocking. It's
Yeah,
really
they
bad.
beat the
And
Thunders.
yeah, they did.
11
And
points.
they but wanted to emphasize the 11 points, you know. I saw you do a little look up as well.
No,
But look at
Lakers
that
did well
second
as well,
screen.
bro. Lakers did well.
Yeah, no,
against
Lakers won, but
Utah.
I watched the game
Utah
live.
Jazz.
I watched it live still. But no, like I just think it's weird. Like, all right, so they got 1892. Liverpool currently have the third best home record this season. That's mad, you know.
Yeah.
That's mad, Cal. But our away record is one of the worst in the league. It's trash.
Yeah.
So yeah. So listen, I guess there's only one other thing to do, Cal, and that's I guess do the predicted lineup.
Let the fun begin.
Let him have his fun.
Let him have his fun. Obviously, goalkeeper picks itself, right?
Yep. Right back. All right, let me
Poor
instead
Alisson,
of
man.
I know, and after the whole Henderson thing, I can't even lie,
poor
bro.
Alisson.
I'm gonna ask you, Carl, just a bit different. Not what you would do. What do you think Klopp's gonna do?
Oh, what do I think Klopp's gonna do?
Yeah. All right. So
Trent.
you don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna stick with Gomez? You
Oh.
genuinely think that there's no hope?
Trent starting.
Okay.
Trent doesn't play. Who's creating?
Okay. What would you do now?
I'd go Gomez.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would actually go Gomez as well. You know. Do you know?
I'd 100% go Gomez.
I just think we need defensive stability against a Martinelli who's just looking to rust up the place.
Same.
Martinelli's coming to must up the dance, you know.
Yeah.
Trent,
Maggie in hand, bro.
Yeah. Hey, the Maggie's them. See it there? I'm telling you now, Cal. If Trent but here's why I feel like it's bad management. He dropped Trent for the Chelsea game, wanted to be a bit more defensive, stability and show a bit of a message. Gomez did have a bad game, by the way. It wasn't shocking or anything. He just didn't do nothing nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah. If you reinstate Trent and Martinelli has a great game and Trent has a bad game, it's like you're throwing Trent to the lion, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Real with you?
I don't actually think these players were dropped. I think they were rested because they've had such a tough period. And he knows he's got to rotate for this month because this month we've got hell of a lot of fixtures. This narrative going around that he dropped Trent, dropped Salah, dropped Virgil because they've been playing bad or what. They weren't dropped. They were just rotated.
But the spacing behind if Trent plays, because the thing is, Gomez is nowhere near as adventurous as Trent going forward. Don't get me wrong; he'll go forward when he sees an opportunity, but he's a bit more aware because he's a natural defender. He's more aware of his surroundings, isn't it? So that's why I can't. But I'm not gonna lie, Martinelli gonna cook up something if Trent's playing. I'll be honest. I want to see Gomez, but I can see Trent playing. Yeah. What about the two centre backs, bro? You think they put themselves? If in fact, Ibu definitely starts.
Ibu has to play.
Yeah. Do you think Van Dijk will be well enough to play, or do you think he's gonna go with
whatever he's got? He'll get over between now and Sunday. He'll have no choice.
Okay.
He's drinking Sudafed as we speak, bro.
No, it's true. It's true. He is still.
Even still, the way Matip played last night,
bro.
Jesus gonna cook him up if Matip plays. I know that much.
I know. All right then. Left back is techie now. Robbo hasn't been playing well, but Simic has fell asleep.
Who would I play, or who do I think Klopp's going to play?
Do both.
But
ultimately, do the Klopp one to actually put the. But what would you do if it was you?
I'd play Simicast, but we're playing Robbo.
You would give him another chance.
Yeah,
I would give him another chance as well. But you know what?
Robertson's had loads of chances. Of course,
100%. You know what's so magic? Even though Simi had a bad game, I would still play him and be like, you know what? You got time to rectify yourself, yeah. But I know that's not going to happen. He's going to go revert back to type, and like you say, it's going to be Robbo. Which brings me to the best part of the show, Carl. Can't wait, bro. Yay! The midfield. Go on, bro. Just do it. I don't even need to say nothing. What's
All
Klopp
right.
gonna do midfield, bro?
Do you want me to know what I would do or Klopp?
What would you do first? Because we'll put Klopp's one in the actual thing. But what would you do?
Me personally,
You change formation probably, though, innit?
yeah, I'd have changed formation long time. But
That's what I'm saying.
we're sticking with 4-3-3.
Mm.
I'm going. This is what I would do. I put Klopp's what I think Klopp will do. I'm going Curtis on the left.
Yeah.
I'm going. Oh, who do you pick out Hendo and Fabinho? I'm going Fabinho in the middle.
Yeah. And on the right,
I'm going Ox on the right.
I knew he was gonna say Ox, you know. Man wanted PMP, bro.
It's gotta be I'm going Curtis, Fabinho, and Ox.
Do you think, all jokes aside, there has to be a moment where we actually got to let Arthur play? On a serious note, though, Cal, I don't know if this guy can be any worse than some of the other players that I played this season. I'll be honest with you. I'm genuinely honest. Bruv, he might not be like match fit like the others, but bruv, I actually believe he's got quality on the ball. He's just probably not,
but is he
not at the rate.
Is he fit at all though, bro? Because remember, we bought him, he wasn't fit.
Well, I don't know.
Then got injured.
He's named on the bench all the time.
But
at some point, you got to play.
I said this to you in Drift. I said this to you guys. I said Arthur came in as cover. The moment everyone's back or we had enough midfielders, Arthur wasn't going to see any game time. He just happened to get injured in the period where we didn't have anyone else.
There's a part of me that's like, I know we're not keeping him, but I'll be honest. If you want to play football and you want to have some technical, Arthur's actually a technician, you know. We can laugh and joke all we like, but he's a technician. He's actually a technician. Maybe he hasn't got the work rate as other players, but I also kind of feel like, you know what though, bro? There's no harm in starting, man. And if he fades, you take him off the pitch, or at least bring him on.
Or would you play him in the 6 or the 8?
I'll probably play him in the 8 because I think the 6 would. I don't think him as the lone 6 right now with the way how we play, leaving so many gaps, he'll have too much to cover. So I'll play him in the 8 personally. Because if you play him in the 6, that will mean Artur in the 6, Curtis Jones on the left, and then Ox on the right. You know what? No, it's risky. Because we ain't really seen what Artur can do in the 6 for Liverpool. But I'm just so sick and tired of hoofing the ball every time someone gets pressed or every time we're under pressure. It's so stupid. It's lazy. It's lazy.
That's why I'm not playing Hendo.
No, agreed. It's just lazy. Now do what Klopp's gonna do because you might as well put on the screen. You know he's gonna play.
So this is where I'm a little bit. I don't know. No, in fact, it's what, Tuesday to Sunday. Okay, yeah, no. I think Fab.
Yeah.
Elliot.
That's what I think. And Henderson.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh, not Elliot in the 6.
No. We can't have Elliot in the 6.
Oh, could you imagine? It'll
be Fabinho and then Elliot on the right. That's what it'll be. Do you think Jones does it? Do you know what's so mad though? I think Jones,
in my opinion, should get the nod in this game.
Jones probably should, keep his spot though.
I agree.
Ah, man. All right, that's the midfield. You know what time it is. Let's move to the attack, bro. What are you saying? Is Klopp gonna try and do the whole send out a message? I don't think he will. It's Arsenal. He knows what he's up against. So do you think he's gonna go to his so-called favored 3 as we stand? Or let me know your thoughts, bro, on the front.
All right. So here's the thing. I'm gonna shock people with what I would do. Not because I'm not leaving this player out because I don't rate the person. I just think I'm sick of this person playing there, but I think we need to stem the bleeding at the moment. I'd go Salah, Firmino, and Jota.
You'd leave out Darwin.
Yes, because Darwin's not going to play through the middle. And I don't think a front three of Jota, Darwin, and Salah works.
Because there's no like hold up play in it. There's no it's just too much.
Bobby needs. I'm sick of Nunes playing left wing. I'd rather Nunes is held back and then brought on in like the 60th minute to try and run at a tired defense potentially. But
I hear your way of thinking.
I'm
absolutely
sick of it. And I'll be honest, I don't necessarily think Gakpo should start against Arsenal.
Funny you say that. I think Gakpo should actually start. You know, I would actually go Gakpo, Salah, and Jota. And the reason, again, it sounds weird. Nunes is so dangerous, but let Gakpo try do the whole false 9 thing, draw them out. If they don't get drawn out, you put in Darwin Nunes and make sure it goes down the middle. Jota, I think, potentially getting a little bit better as games go by. I think his movement off the ball will cause them problems, and Salah just being Salah. I just think if Nunes is on the left, it's just I just don't want to see it because I just will get lazy. Through ball over the top, try and hit Darwin Nunes, run onto the ball. He's got to try and beat 3 man and bend it in top corner. I don't want to see that type of football.
I feel so sorry for Nunes. He looks fed up already.
He does, and he does. So I would say
blame him.
Yeah, of course. So I think Jota, because again, he strikes fear into Arsenal. Gakpo, because I think Gakpo just that little bit more of a drive from an attacking point than Firmino, even though Firmino is the more intelligent one. And then obviously you got Salah on the right. That's what I would do.
My worry for Gakpo is that Gabriel would potentially bully him.
But I think Gakpo would be elusive. But at the same time, I've got no problem Firmino being there. It's just that, let's say, for example, let's say like Gakpo was able to use his technical ability and to shift the ball and drive. I think he can pull away from Gabriel because he's got that bit more of an acceleration. Whereas Firmino, even though Firmino's just elusive, isn't it? He's very elusive, but he hasn't really got that pace to kind of like how we used to, so to speak, like to even kind of stretch it a little bit. I don't know. And I just think this would really help Gakpo, bro. Because I feel like we know Firmino's going. These are the games that we're gonna have to rely on Gakpo now. Like he has to be more of a like he has to get used to being the guy, or at least one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say Gakpo, Jota, because Gakpo can be the link man. He's naturally a link man anyway. Even when he does left wing for PSV, he always likes to link plays. He loves a 1-2 Gakpo.
I hear what you're saying. I can't disagree with anything you're saying. I can't lie.
Yeah. So now let's do what Klopp's going to do.
What Klopp's going to do? Oh, it's going to be Salah, Gakpo, and Nunes.
Yep. And it's the easy. It's the Nunes thing, isn't it? That's going to spoil it. Because we get lazy. And you know if Trent plays, you know what's happening, Carl. We're going to see 50,000 balls over the top to Nunes from Trent.
Yeah.
Run onto the ball. Or Henderson. So then, that's what I think will probably happen on Sunday. Let's get that dub. Yay.
Score prediction, bro. Before I ask a few fun questions for yourself in the chat.
Score prediction. I said Liverpool would nick it 2-1, but the more I think about it, the more worried I am. I feel like I'm always going to change. However, I don't know why I've got, I suppose, blind faith, but I somehow think we're gonna win this one 2-1, or we're gonna get beat 3-1 or 3-0. You know, I feel the same how I felt about the City game. But we're not at the Etihad. We're playing Arsenal, but they're really good as well. I'm stressed. I'm sticking with 2-1 Arsenal, but that could change to 3-1 tomorrow to Arsenal. So I'm saying 2-1 Liverpool, but don't be surprised if I say something on Twitter like, You know how the two previous man was saying 2-1? Yeah, I just got Arsenal. I think they're going to beat us, but I'm going to stick with 2-1.
I think
Liverpool.
Arsenal win 3-0.
Oh gosh, the thing is, you're not even wrong. That could definitely happen, you know.
And I know people are going to say, "Cal, you predict us to lose against Man City, Spurs, and Man City, and Man United." This one I just feels really different. Like the fact that Arsenal have seen that those clubs have come to Anfield and been beaten and played silly. I think it's going to make them even more to a point where they're like, no, we ain't going to do that nonsense. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a week's break as well, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried, man.
Now that you said that as well.
Right, let's finish off with a few fun questions.
Yay!
A little bit. When was the last time? In fact, no. What's the best win we've had against Arsenal at Anfield, in your opinion?
Best win, probably was it 5-1 with the Sturridge and all them, man? They're going wild. Sterling and them under the Brendan era.
Yeah,
it might be that one at Anfield. I think that's my probably because we ran them ragged. I remember that was a BT Sport one.
Yeah,
and I think it might have been an early kickoff.
It was an early kickoff. Yeah,
that was the 5-1. Probably that one, bro. That was probably the best victory we've had on against Arsenal. We were just on a different we were just different. Like, it's hard to explain. No, they couldn't compete with us at all. At all.
I think last season's 4-0 win was brilliant.
It was
18-19, 5-1. Bobby scored a hat trick.
Oh, the one where Bobby sat everyone down. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm torn. Might be that one, as well. I think that one and the Sturridge one. I remember when someone played the ball to Sturridge and he burned Koscielny, I think, and he just put it in the side. Big up Daniel Sturridge as well, doing his thing on Sky Sports. Big. Listen, these Sturridge, we need to get you on the show. Saying 100%. That, I know that actually. Yeah, I just remember something. I just remember. Yeah.
We need to try.
Yeah. We're gonna try, people. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna try our best. Let's get on the show.
Best goal from a Liverpool player against Arsenal at Anfield. Ooh. I've got a couple. This is just strictly Anfield.
I was thinking about Mane, but that was that flipping.
That was at Emirates. So was the Coutinho free kick was at Emirates.
Yeah. All right.
I got one. Bobby 15-16 against Petr Cech.
I remember that. He picked the ball up and just put it. Yeah. But the one way sat who's that defender they bought from Dortmund at the time?
Socrates,
and he sat down 2-man.
Herrera
that goal there. Oh, hold on. Remember the breakaway where Mane and Salah were just flying and Mane ran across?
Yeah.
Bellerin.
Mane's goal in that game was better though. Mane cut him from the left-hand side and curled it bottom corner.
Bruv, I kid you not. Actually,
the guitar celebration.
I've got that on my phone. Yeah. I've actually got that on my phone. I thought to put it in here, bruv, to cheer us up.
I
actually remember. Yeah, go on.
Shout out to Cans. Remember Neil Mellor in 2004?
Oh my days! But what you mean when Harry Kewell got clarted in the back of his head?
Clarted.
Kewell
couldn't even join in the celebration.
Kewell was done. That Mellor goal was mad. The Mane one was sick because I remember the move because even Emre Can I think played him the ball count. Emre Can done that. Emre Can done the side pass. I remember that goal. And then Mane, he was up against Don't tell me it was. Mane was up against. It might have been Callum. It was Callum Chambers. It's Callum Chambers, bro.
Yeah.
Back in them, Mane was electric. Bro, you're bringing me back.
I've got another goal.
People,
I think, will forget because we didn't win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Gerrard scored a volley against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup game where Julio Baptiste scored 4, I think it was, and we lost the game 6-3.
Oh my gosh, let's
He
not talk about
scored
that
a
game.
phenomenal volley in that game, but I always get
Yeah.
forgotten about because of the result and the fact that
Baptiste has done a madness.
so
Can you
that's
remember
another
some?
one.
Can you remember
But
the Alshaven one where he scored 4? Did we?
that
What did
was
we?
that was Anfield.
Can you remember the goals that we scored?
Yeah, so the first goal was Fernando Torres header dirt count. Second goal was Yosef Ben Ayoun diving in for a header and it just crossed the line, but I got kicked in the face. Third goal when we equalized to make it 3-3. Riera passed the ball from the left-hand side. Torres controlled it, feinted the shot, shifted it, and scored past Silvestre and Fabianski. And then the fourth goal in that game that we scored was from Yossi Ben Ayoun, Nabil Elzar and Ryan Babel went for a header. It dropped to Ben Ayoun and he side-footed it in the bottom corner.
How you remember this is mad, bro. I kid you not. All I remember is the score. Like, man, I can't remember I remember when you said the Torres one. I remember that one though.
Sorry, I Mr. Sinclair of a shout. Origi's like scissor kick against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup to make it 5-5.
That goal was sick. Oh yeah,
Oxy's goal in that game, the volley
in that game
from
was sick as
box.
well from outside the box, innit? Yeah, Carl, your memory is mad, you know. I can't even lie.
I'm trying to think of other goals we scored at Anfield.
In it, Marquez said Carl moving like Google.
Coutinho scored a decent goal against them. I'm trying to remember it 14-15, where it came off the post. It almost came off both posts, but he kind of fainted, shifted, and then hit it, and it went off one post and then kind of hit the other post a little bit and went in.
Bro, I don't
We
even
drew that
remember
game
that, you know?
2-2. Giroud scored a hell of a goal in that game, if I'm not mistaken. Drew that 2-2. Martin Skirtle scored an equalizer from a Lana corner in like the dying minutes of that game. Trying to think.
I might have to start drinking some apple juice, you know. I'm not Bro, your memory is serious. But then again, my memory is really bad, I'll be honest. Like,
the lockdown season at home when Jota scored the volley from outside the box, that was a decent goal.
That was good. That was good.
Hey, big up Josh Paul in Sewer. That was in the no, that wasn't at Anfield. That was at Emirates.
That was, you know what? Yeah, you know what I say? Emirates.
We lost that game 2-1.
Yeah. We was in like the dark navy kit. Remember the dark navy kit with the yellow collar? Real dark navy, close to black, I think it was.
Torres, Champions League. Where he's cracked it and shifted it.
Yep, I remember that.
That was a big goal.
Owen's goal. How can we forget Owen's goal? But it's not at Anfield though, innit? It's one at Anfield.
Yeah, that was in the FA Cup final. I'm trying to think. Salah in 1920.
Did Salah score past them in? Oh yeah, 1920. He skipped past David Luiz. The ball, no, David Luiz, and then when he was running, Monreal trying to get back at him. He's still running. Monreal trying to get back, and then he just feeds it into the corner. I remember that goal.
Fabinho played a brilliant ball round the corner to him to get
It's
him.
mad. It's only certain goals I remember. When you say the player, then I remember how the move was.
Yeah, Luiz couldn't touch him either because Luiz got a yellow card.
Luiz was on a yellow, so he couldn't touch him.
He gave away a penalty against against Salah. Grabbed his shirt. So that leads me into my last one. Best individual performance by a Liverpool player at Anfield against Arsenal.
Oh, best individual performance.
Sorry, Mark. I said Cal probably knows the match attendance. No, I genuinely don't know that.
If you did, I'd genuinely be like,
goals in games. I know, I remember.
Yeah.
But
someone might, a lot of people saying Suarez. Remember Suarez 13-14?
Yeah, that was a phenomenal. Fowler in 94, obviously.
Yeah, Fowler in 94, obviously the hat trick. Yeah. Yes.
I'm also going to go Firmino in 1920. He actually didn't score in that game, but he was cooking. Do you remember what he did to Ceballos when the ball came to him and he flicked the ball back over him and then went for the volley?
He done a FIFA street, bro. You know, if he scored that, he breaks the internet. Like that goal will be there as one of the greatest goals of all time.
Yeah, Crouchy hat trick back in 07, 08.
Do you remember the one where
the goal he scored where he chested it?
chest
chopped
it,
it back.
brings it down, does the Cruyff turn.
Yeah, left foot top corner. He scored a perfect hat trick that day. Right
He
foot,
did, he did, he
header
did.
and
Right
left
foot. Yeah. Sick, bro. Sick.
foot.
Trying to think. It probably is Suarez. But to be fair, even Firmino's one where he sits them down. What was that? 1920.
That was 18-19.
Was it 18-19? Sorry. Firmino was serious in that game, bro.
He was.
Didn't he get
excellent,
2?
bro. No, I got a hat trick.
We got actually. That's what I'm saying. Bro, that performance was serious, you know.
Yeah, 'cause Salah took a penalty in that game.
Yes.
and
Salah
then
got a
Salah
penalty.
gave him the next penalty.
Yeah, he did. He gave it to him still. Yeah, no, Bobby or Suarez might have to get that, you know. Can't even lie.
Lallana in 16-17.
Oh, I can't remember them days there, you know.
So we had the Liverpool kit. It was red with the little gold.
I
trim around
remember.
it with the one button. We won that game 3-1. Mane scored the first. The ball came over from the left-hand side, scored the first. Who scored the second in that?
Someone said Yaffe said Wijnaldum? Did he?
No, Wijnaldum got the third goal. He got the winner. We broke away and he got the winner.
Oh, you know.
I'm actually a little my
Emre
memory.
Can?
No, I don't think it was Emre. Mane got the first.
Someone said Firmino got the second.
I'm trying to remember the second how it went.
So a lot of people saying Firmino scored.
It might be Firmino. I actually can't remember that, to be honest. I remember the first and the third. I remember the third goal. We were on a breakaway. Lallana brought it down in the middle of the pitch, sort of turned around, and then played it out to the wing to Origi. Origi went down the right-hand side, ball across the a box on the floor, and Wijnaldum smashed it in first time.
You know what? It's true. In my case, the streets won't forget 16, 17 Lallana, you know. Remember, he's right, England's best player.
Yeah.
That Lallana, the footwork was
It was
nuts.
Firmino. Yeah, it was Firmino. I think that was like he stopped the ball and then smashed it like from close range. It was Firmino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think best individual performance might have to go Suarez though.
I think it's Suarez as well. Closely followed by Firmino. But no, 16, 17 the streets, fam. We'll never forget.
So for Thelston, David Engo on the opening day of the season, Joe Cole got a red card for a tackle.
I remember he got a red card on his debut.
Yeah.
I remember.
Engog scored a really good goal that game, and Pepe Reina let us down that day with a howler of a mistake at the end.
Oh yeah,
howler of a mistake at the end.
Yeah, for real.
That would have been what 9-10 season, right?
Yeah, it was 9-10. That definitely 9-10, not 8-9.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't 9-10. It was 10-11.
You sure?
Yeah, because 9-10 was Rafa's last season.
Why do I think it was 9-10?
9-10, because 08-09 we came second in the league. 9-10 was Rafa's last season where he finished 7th in the league, and then Roy came in. First game of the season.
Yeah, because it was Roy who put in. You're right, so it would have been 10-11.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then the last time we lost to Arsenal was a 2-0 loss. I think it was Santi Cazorla and Podolski who got the goals in that game.
It was Podolski, yeah. I remember
Abu Diaby was the man of the match. He ran that game.
Yeah, bro. But them days that he was a problem.
I still maintain that was the best performance I've seen from a rival or opposition player at Anfield. I know Arshavin got the 4 goals, but he literally only touched the ball like 5 times in that game. Abu Diaby was sensational that day. Like it was boys versus against men in that game.
No, I hear that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, little bit down memory lane there.
Yeah, man.
A little bit of fun in that.
Nice, true. Before we go though, let's read out the supers.
Yeah.
Jada Activist says, "Big at yourself, bro." He said, "Should Hendo start?" Me personally, no, he shouldn't start.
But he will though.
But he will. Big at Daniel. Question for all: if you knew Julian Nagelsmann was a guaranteed success of LFC, would you be good if Jurgen were to leave? I'm Klopp in. He's our dad, but we're in a crisis, man. at the moment. Big up from LA. I like Nagelsmann, but I actually worry whether the Liverpool job will be a little bit too soon for him, after what happened at Bayern. So I do think down the line he can manage Liverpool, but I don't think it should be right now in terms of the state we're in. If we was in a good place in a weird way, and like Klopp was like riding off into the sunset, like Liverpool in a good place, whatever, maybe. But I think there's a lot of building to do or rebuilding, and I don't know whether I trust Nagelsmann just yet, or I think he's a good coach. What about you, Cal?
I'm not really the biggest Nagelsmann fan. I don't really see the hype, to be honest. He gives me AVB vibes.
Oh, interesting.
Just I don't really see the hype like that. Like he's a decent manager. I don't think he'll do anything wonderful at our club. Like I think people forget how good that Bayern Munich team is. Like here's the thing: say what you want about Klopp this season, and he has his critics, and rightly so. Klopp at Bayern Munich this season would run away with that league with those players.
I think so as well. Yeah, I think so. Big at yourself, Vex Blaze, for becoming a member. Big at yourself. As always. John Hanks did big at yourself, brother. Europa League final in Dublin next year, lads.
Sign me up.
I didn't even know that. Big up to Dublin for getting that. Trust me. H, a bad loss is techie. Players and fans could turn on Jurgen. You're right. Big up yourself, H. They could, especially with it being a home game. Because I think there's always a difference between losing at home and losing away. At home, that if the fans really take you home, yeah, it could be really ugly. But let's just hope that does never happen, bro. Yeah, Jade Atterbury says Arthur won't hoof the ball. I think. Yeah.
You're right.
Facts, he wouldn't. Arthur wouldn't. He's a techie player like that. Jade Atfield, big itself as well. Again, he also says, why don't our reporters question why Klopp keeps playing Nunes left wing and Gakpo as a 9?
Because they get blackballed.
They need that inside information from Liverpool. Dude, you start questioning too much and you'll probably get like you said, blackballed, didn't it? Big at yourself, Jade Atfield again. Our media is soft on Klopp and the players. You don't work for LFC, you work for your paper website. I'm sick of it. They're scared of him. They're too.
It's the same thing in UFC with Dana White. They will not they will not ask certain questions because it pays the bills. I can't even begrudge the journalist. It's more the environment that has been created that I begrudge, not the journalist.
Yeah, no, it's true. Pimper Distress says, big up G's. A favor, please see Twitter DM and post petition link in the live chat. We clamping down on chance about Hillsborough so as fans can sign it.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. I'll do that, bro. I think I did see something. You sent me that. What sorts of sign out for that? 100%,
I'm in
bro.
for that.
Got anything to do with Hillsborough related facts? Big at yourself, Pimper Distress as well. Everything's all good. Big at yourself again, Jade Activist. Love to you again, up, brother. Speaking of Martinelli, Cal, you need the Martinellis.
we're gonna speak offline. We need to make that. If there's an apple juice out there that I ain't tasted, then that's meant to be up there. I need to taste it.
Big up Jay once again, brother. Love for this again, brother. Carl knows the minute of the goals too.
No, I don't know.
I bet you do.
That bit eludes me a little bit. Some of them I do.
You just remember the minutes of the baskets, right? In basketball, yeah.
Yeah, obviously that's light work though.
Yeah.
That's light work.
When did LeBron score?
You tell me, man. I've already told you.
No, I'm asking you. When did he score in overtime, Cal?
The Lakers and
was it overtime or normal time? Can you remember?
Overtime.
You sure?
I'm positive.
What's the final score, Cal?
1-3-3 to 1-3-5.
Oh, okay. And who got the clutch bucket?
You answer it, man. You're out here. This ain't mastermind, bro.
all right. I'm gonna get. What's this? Who scored the 3 to stop the bleeding when the Lakers were in trouble? Who scored the 3?
Which game you talking about?
Last night, bro, against the Jazz. Who scored the 3?
My memory eludes me.
In overtime. Oh, really? You sure?
Yeah.
You can't remember. You watched the game?
Come on now, bro.
I watched the game. That's what I'm saying. I watched the game.
LeBron.
It was LeBron James. LeBron. Jed Activist said that. Oh no, we read. Oh no,
not having a great season this season, but we move. More interested in selling Liverpool merch, it seems, this season. But
Jed Activist. joke, bro. They need to be better reporters and find more sources. We're never flying the two big sports here in the US. No, I hear that, bro. Trust me. Big up Will 95. Would you take Frankfurt's young
No,
centre back?
don't say it. Don't say it. Say it in your head. Say the name in your head.
Yeah, safe for that, Will. Safe.
You tried to hold us down.
In it, man. Damn, son. Big up yourself for the
Ain't
super
caught
chat.
out.
Love
Ain't
for that,
getting
brother. But
caught out like that. You think I'm
Yeah,
gonna let
but
my brother get caught out like that? You're mad.
you saved me, you know, man. I saved me because I wasn't even paying attention like that.
No.
Big up Jamrock. Bless that family. Keep pushing on the journey to 50K. Love for that, Jamrock.
Big up,
Appreciate
Jamrock.
that, brother. Do you know what I mean? We're here, you know what I mean? We're here and we're here to stay, man. Yeah. Obviously, Carl's a real one. You know already, people. But yeah, now people, listen. We're gonna leave it there. We'll be back. In fact, no, before we go, Liverpool top man says not doing a Jamal, but you what? Not doing a Jamal, but you argued no playing Joe Gomez at right back.
Yeah, I know. That was me.
We did. I know. We even talked about should he even play for Liverpool again. I can't lie, bro. It's weird with us though, tough man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you look at something and go, that should be definitive, and then something else happens. So you think to yourself, maybe we were too harsh. I don't know. It's hard to say, bro. But we're in the mud, 12 man. We're in the mud. But big up to everybody. Oh, hold on. H says Carl maybe like the random guest on Joe Rogan podcast as like they know MMA. Don't give me joke. Don't give me joke. Big up, hey.
That's funny because Joe always manages to get back to MMA in a conversation.
Always.
They have to say so.
Trust.
That's funny.
But no, people, listen. We'll be back tomorrow. For the Prem Panel Show. I'll be doing the Prem Panel Show tomorrow. Gonna confirm the time for you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned for the Twitter. I'll let you guys know what time we're gonna be going live tomorrow. So it'll be the Prem Panel Show. Then there won't be no calling show on Friday, on Good Friday. Yeah. But obviously we'll be back for the game on Sunday. Watch along and review. We'll be there, win, lose, or draw. But yeah, anything you want to say, Carl, before we head out?
No, I just want to say bless up to everyone in the chat, man. And everyone who supports us. It's much appreciated. Like, we just want to make that clear. Like, we appreciate all the subscribers. We do hope if you're watching for the first time, if you haven't subscribed, we'd love for you guys to subscribe. We do want to get our numbers up. And yeah, just like the video as well, guys. I don't think some people realize how important it is to just press that button. It is important and it does help the channel to grow. But no, you guys are elite, man. As I said, I'm not just saying this. Call me biased if you want, but I actually don't care. We have the best Liverpool fan base community on
facts.
Like, it is what it is. Like,
we got all the rest of them. I love the rest of them, but you see, us lot, yeah. You see, you guys. Yeah. I'm sorry, you guys are undefeated. Win, lose or draw, you guys are there. And not only that as well. It's like we're all as one because, like, when we win, we're all happy. When we're going through a tough time as we are now, we'll be sad, but there'll always be someone to kind of like help break the ice or whatever. Be one of you, man, making joke or whatever. Like, I think we just all understand one another, innit? And that's what I love about our community, man. Trust.
Facts. And the fact that we've got other content creators in the community, like Mons from Big Six, you got 8092 Reds TV, Jamie Phillips, Jerry James, Saint. James Redmond, you got all these people.
Big up Will 95. You know, he's trying it again. I think.
No, he's cool. Are you
sure?
Cool. He's just saying that we caught him. We caught him before we got caught out.
Oh yeah. I'd have to be careful. I'm looking at everything, bro.
Yeah, guys. As Matt said, we got Easter on Friday. To be honest, we wouldn't have done anything on Sunday had it not been for the game as well. So. Yeah.
Trust me, Mark. I'm on edge right now. So I'm on edge. Don't want to say madness.
Well, but yeah, love you guys, man. Appreciate you.
But nah, listen. Love you all as always, people. Obviously, like I said, back tomorrow, Prem Panel show, then back on Sunday for the big game. Hope everyone has a blessed night or morning, whatever time you're watching this. And yeah, man, love as always, people. We'll see you again tomorrow on the other side. We out.
Take care.
Peace.